Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Brent, and it's been a minute since I made a video, but I decided I was gonna bring you guys a video today, I promise. But today I'm gonna be telling y'all how Looksmaxxing changed and saved my life, bro. And I always talk about this. I always preach Looksmaxxing. I always preach, improving your looks and becoming the best version of you. For me, bro, it wasn't just, to try to get girls or just to, look better, but it was something that actually changed the trajectory of my life, bro. And I'm gonna get deep into it and get in a little bit of my story and explain how that affected the way that I make money, bro. The way that I have confidence about myself, the opportunities I'm able to get, the life that I'm able to live now ever since I took that initiative to wanna improve and better myself. Now, I'm gonna start y'all off with a little bit of my story, bro. Growing up, bro, I was an African kid, you know what I'm saying? Pretty ugly, pretty unattractive. And, this led to me getting bullied a lot in school, bro. I got bullied throughout middle school, high school, bro. It was bad, bro. I wouldn't want to say I was depressed, but I truly hated how I looked. I did not looking myself in the mirror because I used to have a bunch of acne on my face. My hair wouldn't grow. That was the main point of me. I was very insecure about my hair. I did not like my hair at all. I'd always look at these light-skinned guys. I'd be like, damn, I wish I had their type of hair, bro, because they'd have that nice curly hair that all the girls was fiending after, bro. And I just had my nappy ass hair at the time. And so it was like a deep root of insecurity for me, bro. And I would never see myself as someone to put my face in front of the camera. That's actually one of the reasons why I delayed myself starting social media for so long, or I would quit, is because I didn't like how I looked in front of the camera. I didn't like, other people judging me online for how I looked, bro. Now, eventually I did get over that and I stopped caring, but that was one of the things that held me back for a while, bro. You could see the display of my lack of confidence in the way that I lived my life at the time. I didn't know how to approach girls. I wouldn't make a move on a girl. A girl could like me, I wouldn't even be sure of it because I'm like, damn, I'm just an ugly ass dude. She could get better than me, bro. I'm just a skinny, ugly, acne having ass motherfucker, bro. And that was something that affected me a lot up until the age of 18, 19 years old. And I remember the day where everything changed for me, and that's what kind of started my Looksmaxxing or self-improvement journey. But it was a day where I went to this pool party with my boys, bro. And I was a skinny guy, bro. I never really went to the gym. I never really took it seriously up to that point. And my boy Luke, I always remember this. If you're watching this, Luke, shout out to you. We're at this party, bro, and there's 3 girls there. And Luke, he did wrestling at high school. He worked out a little bit. So he takes off his shirt at the party. This man's jacked. And, I see how the girls and, everybody's energy is gravitating towards him, bro. Everybody was fucking with him at that party just off of his body, bro. Before, everything was all quiet. The vibe wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But he takes off his shirt. Boom, this dude is just, the vibe is different, bro. And you can see the confidence come in. I'm like, I wanted that for myself, bro. Not even just for the physique, but, for my looks. I wasn't very confident in my face. I had a chubby face. I still kind of do. That's my genetics. But, you got to maximize your genetics. We're not making excuses over here. And so, that day, the next day, I actually went and I signed up for my first gym membership. And I started working out, bro. I started putting in that work. I was going to the gym. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know, what workouts to do. I was just going on TikTok, typing in best workouts to get bigger arms, doing that shit. And, after some time, I started seeing some progress. And not only that, I was just focused on the gym at the time. But after I started seeing some progress in the gym, I still wasn't exactly getting the results I wanted, whether it was girls, whether it was the opportunities, whether it was feeling more confident in myself. It's yeah, I had a decent body, but my face is still cooked. So then I started to prioritize, all right, bet. I'm going to start working on my facial aesthetics. I'm going to start, trying to clear up my skin for real and being consistent with a skincare routine. I'm going to start trying to get my eyebrows a little bit darker, because that makes you more attractive. I'm going to start, doing these little things here and there, trying to maximize my hair. That's another thing too that I was trying to maximize. I had cut my hair and I kind of started my TikTok journey, and I was teaching guys how to grow their hair out and take care of their hair properly, because that's something that I had to learn for myself growing up. And helping other black men and helping other guys with their confidence eventually allowed my confidence to come up, even though I was an ugly individual, while I'm growing out my hair, while I'm trying to do better, while I'm trying to hit the gym, bro. And that's what kind of started my social media in my career right now, which is self-improvement, bro. And you know, not only did it change my life by giving me so much confidence, like now, like I walk out and I know I'm that guy, bro. If I didn't do self-improvement, I guarantee you I wouldn't have got my girlfriend that I have right now because I was an ugly individual. I was cooked. I would not have gotten noticed. I just gotta keep it real as fuck, bro. Like, yeah, I could probably ask my girl. She'd be like, yeah, I would have messed with you. No, she would not have. You feel me? When I was an ugly individual, when I had acne, and I was skinny as fuck, nah. But after I did the Looksmaxxing, after I got my teeth white, after I cleared my skin, I did all the work, my hair is looking good, you know, I became someone that became noticed. When I walk in the room, my presence is felt, okay? And that shit changed my life forever, bro. Now I'm way more confident, bro. I'm not scared to speak in front of people anymore. You know, I'm coaching youth basketball right now, and I have the confidence to lead these young men. Before, I'm telling you, I would not be able to do that. Cause I'm like, dang, these motherfuckers will listen to me. I'm an ugly ass motherfucker, bro. I'm skinny as fuck. Why would they listen to me? But now they got a role model they could look at, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. There's this kid on my team. I hope they don't find my video. There's a kid on my team. He's never played basketball before. And, you know, he's a great kid, bro. And, you know, I just see the way he looks up to me, man. And it's just like, this shit makes me happy, bro. And I see the way young men look up to me. And other people look up to me now. Before, when I was just an ugly individual, nobody looked up to me. I was nobody's role model. I ain't put in that work to be someone's role model. I was a loser. But when I became that role model, when I got in the gym, when I walk in the room, my physique is fucking looking good. When I got clear skin, you know, I'm well put together, I smell nice, bro. I'm a fucking role model, bro. And that shit changed my life, man. To the point now where not only has it changed my life in that aspect where I'm a role model, but it's given me so many opportunities too. The amount of sponsorships that I've gotten. You know, people don't want to sponsor and run ads for people who are ugly, bro. You have to be attractive for people to want to fucking work with you. I'm gonna just keep it stacked, bro. You know how many skincare sponsorships I've gotten, bro? Where people wanted to, you know, reach out to me, talking about, oh, can you use my skincare product to make a video? You know what I'm saying? Supplement brands for gym, bro. Clothing, bro. You know, I'm sponsored by Fashion Nova right now. Fashion Nova sends me out free clothes, bro. Free clothes. Look at this. Free clothes from Fashion Nova, y'all. Free clothes from Fashion Nova. Free clothes. All these free clothes. All these free clothes. Why is that? Because I became attractive. I look smacks. They want my face in front of their items, y'all. That's how this shit changed my life, bro. I made 6 figures at 21 years old because I look smacks. If I was an ugly individual, all those opportunities that would have allowed me to make 6 figures would not have happened. Okay? It would not have happened, bro. Right now, I'm about to start my skincare brand because my personal brand, I have such a large following behind it. I have an army of people who are trying to look better and become the best version of themselves. And that's not because and it's not because I was just a normal person. No, I was a person who put in the work. Now, I'm not even trying to say that I'm the best looking guy or I'm the perfect guy. But what I am trying to say is that where I was a few years ago compared to now, bro, it's night and day journey, bro. And that transformation has changed my life in so many ways. With women, with my financial situation, with my confidence, bro. With the opportunities I get, bro. Like, you guys just don't understand how much this self-improvement shit means to me. And I got nobody else to thank but y'all. But, you know, I also have to pat myself on the back because I put in the work, bro. I could have sat here and felt bad for myself. I could have sat here and blamed my genetics, that I was African, that I have a big fucking nose, that I'm African, so my skin's oily and I have acne, and that you know what I'm saying, nobody ever showed me how to go to the gym. Nah, I took initiative, bro. I went to the gym by myself, bro. I learned the ropes. I figured shit out for myself, bro. I had nobody to show me how to take care of my hair. My mom was over here telling me to put Dove and wash my hair with it. She never told me about no conditioner, no oils, no curling creams. I know my hair can curl how it does now, but I still found a way to make shit happen. And it's changed my life, bro. I can get emotional as fuck talking about this, bro. Look at this. It's another sponsor. Goalie Nutrition Supplements, bro. Like, I am making money off of my likeliness right now. 6 figures because I made a decision when I was 18 years old to start putting my all into bettering myself. That doesn't tell you what that shit can do, bro. You're not just doing it for you. You are doing it for you, but you're not just doing it for you. You're doing it for your future. I'm able to buy my mom a $700-800 laptop with a bonus from, you know, these brands. Because I put in the work 4 years ago. I'm able to afford this apartment and I'm about to move into another apartment, bro. After this. And it's not to flex on you guys. It's just to explain, like, I'm just so blessed and I'm so thankful that God gave me the power to be able to believe in myself and to make these changes and self-improve and Looksmaxx, bro, because man, it's completely changed my life. And like I said, y'all, the skincare brand is gonna change the game. I've been working on it for a long time, making sure these products are working good on everybody's skin, don't break nobody out, and helping the other young men make their transformation like I did, bro, because it's truly allowed me to find my purpose on earth with the self-improvement shit and Looksmaxxing. I just wanted to tell you guys the possibilities and let you guys know you don't got to give up on yourself. You don't got to feel like you're doing all this for nothing. Even on the days where you don't feel like you're making that much progress, even on the days where things are not going your way, in the gym when you don't feel like it, bro, just know what can come of it, bro. I'm just telling you guys my story. I went from a kid that was very unconfident, very unknown. I didn't really have much going for him. Didn't really know what he wanted to do in life, bro. To now, I'm 22 years old, make 6 figures, about to have a skincare brand, and I'm blessed. But thank you guys for watching the video. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna be more consistent on here, bro. It's your boy Brant, and I'm out, man.